So we talked about our process of getting over a bad Vikings loss. So Sunday, anger; Monday, mourning, basically going through the 12 stages of grief. Tuesday, bargaining. It's like, well, maybe we'll trade Cousins. Wednesday, anger. Always goes back to anger. Thursday, 100% belief, acceptance, and then talking mad shit about the upcoming opponent. Yeah, so that's where we are right now. Happy Thursday, everyone. So the downtrodden Derrick Henry and the treasonous Tennessee Titans are going to get all that smoke on Sunday, and I cannot wait. So yes, the Vikings are 0-2. They're going to be 1-2 after Sunday. Then they're going to be 2-2, blah, blah, blah. But question is, after two embarrassing losses, no calls, no shows, no job, how can the Vikings save their season? Is 2020 salvageable? Now, I understand the premise of tank for Trevor, tank for Trey, whatever, blah, 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 but ain't at that point yet. Ain't ready. Still going to fight. But the Vikings are in a unique part of their schedule. So obviously there are no meaningless games in NFL regular season. There's only 16 of them. They all count, blah, 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 blah. But if you were going to pick what is as close to meaningless games as possible in the NFL regular season, out-of-conference games are it, because they factor in the least into tiebreakers. Yes, common opponents, that does matter, especially within division, but much more important, take care of your business in division and also your conference. And so even though the Vikings drop their most important game of the schedule, your home game against the biggest rival for winning the division, week 1, less than ideal. Loss against the Colts, meh. Road out of conference game, meh. And then Titans up next, out of conference, cool. And then you're at Houston, another road out of conference game, eh. To that I say feh. Now obviously you want to win them, but also if you lose them, it's not going to hurt you so much, as much you would think, as much as it would like a loss to Seattle, loss to the Lions, loss to the Falcons, blah, 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 blah. So if the Vikings come out of the first quarter of the season, after the Houston game, 1-3, but are ready to rock and roll, back to playing punch you in the throat football. Danielle Hunter is back off his tweak. This team could be dangerous. This team could be dangerous. Maybe Kirk will go all Kirktober on the bit again, and then they'll get it done November and December. Then all of a sudden, January, this is a young, feisty team who knows who they are, and you don't want any of them at all in the playoffs, and certainly is still within that realm of possibility. And here's what the Vikings have to do. Feed Dalvin effing Cook, which we'll talk about a little bit later on today. He's been stymied by game script. I get it, but the Titans are surrendering a whopping 5.1 yards per carry on the ground, 29th in the NFL. Fire up Dalvin and run the piss out of the football, or get him going in the screen game or receiving game, whatever you have to do to get the rock in number 33's hands. So that will solidify a couple drives, calm Kirk Cousins down, open up some passing lanes, give some credibility to that play action. You can punch one in for 6, take some time off the clock, you're good. And then the offense being on the field will in turn help the defense stay fresh. Fresher the defense means the better the defense, the better they are against the run. Better against the run means more third and longs as opposed to third and short or just picking up the sticks on second down. Fresh defense and third and longs means a better pass rush, especially when Danielle Hunter gets back potentially as soon as week 4. Better pass rush means better coverage downfield. Corners don't have to cover for 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds and getting picked apart when the quarterback can have lunch back there. A better pass rush and better coverage means fewer first downs, better field position, and better field position means more opportunity for points and less chance of friggin' safeties over and over and over again. So the problem on the Vikings, they're all interconnected and they are all fixable. And just because they got punched in the mouth early doesn't mean a damn thing. There's a ton of teams that are 0-2. But getting punched early, all it does is reveal who you really are. Do you curl up in the fetal position and just surrender and leave your fate at the hands of the assailant? Or you're going to swing back. Huh? You're going to take a few shots of your own, because you may still lose the fight. It's whatever. But at least you went down fighting. At least you went down swinging on your own terms. And that's where the 2020 Vikings are right now. So I'm fired up. All it takes is one. All it takes is one big play, one drive, one quarter, one game to turn the stupid season around, and I think the Vikings will get it done. So keep hope alive, skull, and production value.